Anyway, let's get on with the show. Hello, everyone. Everyone should be stopping by right now. Excellent connection. That's the way it should be. I believe I'm streaming in I'm streaming in 1080p. I believe for the first time ever, and I think I can actually hold up. I can hold up this connection pretty well, because I got super Wi-Fi and super proxies. Anyway, let me catch this stream on my. Okay, there it is. On my phone here. I think the sound is okay. Hey, it looks pretty good. Not bad. I like it a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna get this up later. Anyway, how is everyone? Doing a stream today because I'm gonna upload part 73 next weekend, so I want to get one more stream out of the way in the meantime. Pretty crisp. Why are you in China? I live here with my family, my adoptive family. Not now, Entropy Addict. No MacArthur Park today. And no Weezer either. Anyway, I hope this... VPNs are not illegal in China, don't say that. Reindeer Alley is such a great song. Thank you very much. That's a good one. I like it a lot. Can we go get noodles in Beijing? That's very far away. That's very far away from me. And if you're... Which China are you in? I'm in the main China, you know? Like that, yeah. No thanks, no eyes. It's my brother-in-law offering me ice for my hot coffee. Nice phone case, thank you. Next music stream, I'm working on something relating to Christian that I really have to get done as soon as fucking possible, for reasons. And I'm not really free to do anything else apart from this Christian project, which is gonna finish in about a month. Let's say, when's my real birthday? It's on May 3rd. So once that is done, I can be more free to do more music stuff. That song sounds like the theme for The Thing. Is that intentional? Well, it was inspired by The Thing, definitely. What you're hearing now is backing track music from my upcoming Terra Nova, The White Silence documentary, which will be up on Geno Samuel 3. Link down below. Sought great inspiration from The Thing because that's set in Antarctica with music from Ennio Morricone. Has like lots of great synths, cold, cool synths in the background, and this Terra Nova documentary is about an Antarctic expedition led by Captain Scott from 1910 to 1913, and I think it's a pretty good way to symbolize the cold, inhumane atmosphere of Antarctica by using cold, lifeless 80s and 70s analog synthesizers. You know, I think it they complement each other pretty well. So that's getting along as well. It's not finished yet, but yeah, it'll be up eventually this year, fairly soon. Do you live in China for a lot of your life? I lived in China for about a month of my life so far. Terra Nova, thanks for that. More like VSTs of analog synth. Well, yeah, obviously, but and I don't think I'm smart enough to program analog synthesizers the way they ought to be, you know, with all those switches and knobs and stuff. So having VST presets of all these synths is helpful, really helpful. Is China as bad as they say? It is not. You don't even notice anything bad. Really. Yamaha DX7. That's a good one. It's a bit too cheesy for Terra Nova, though. I remember being 11 and hearing about your Terra Nova documentary. I'm 64 now. What happened? Are you chipmunk? Are those chipmunk ears? Just billowing out of popsicle sticks. How's communism? It's fine. How about you? Is weed legal in China? Probably not. Can I speak Mandalorian? No, I can't. I can't speak it very well. I do know some phrases, some light stuff. Do you have a dream guitar? I've given up on dream guitars. I do have a very nice guitar, and for the moment, I have one bass, one guitar, and one keyboard, and for this current life situation that I'm in, one instrument each is enough for me. I do have a dream bass, which is a Rickenbacker 4003. though I wanted to get something a bit more cheaper, a bit more low maintenance than that. So I got an Ibanez right here. It works very well. It sounds great. And also have a Gretsch as well, Gretsch guitar. GT266T or something. I can't remember. G5. Okay, G5622T. That's it. New glasses? Yes, I have lots of new glasses. These are new. These are different from last week's glasses. These are last week's glasses. They are pom pom pudding glasses. As you can see, these ones a bit more squished, a bit more squished. I like to alternate these days. Do you miss living in Japan? I really want to visit there one day. You should definitely visit Japan. Great place to be. Definitely. Expensive guitars are just wall decorations. I'm kind of getting that now. I mean, not every guitar, but lots of guitars have their own uses, have their own sounds and their own qualities, and some things that people are looking for. And yeah, there are some are way more expensive than they ought to be. Like, how loud am I allowed to be? As loud as I want to be, honestly. The same as Japan. I mean, actually, probably a lot more free than Japan. Definitely. I can be quite loud because everyone else here is fucking loud. Shouting from room to room. What the fuck? Anyway. Anyway, I was gonna say that the Rickenbackers are so high maintenance and they're kind of come broken out of the box. I think I mentioned this before. And their quality control is apparently really bad. And have you got? And you know, I don't get why is it so expensive? Especially since the materials that they're using are actually getting cheaper. Like for example, the metal magnetized bar that goes over the strings on the Rickenbacker, like over the bridge. They're like made of like chrome plated plastic now. It's like really cheap stuff. I'm very much in the countryside. Yes. Ibanez are way better than Rickenbackers. Maybe. You have made so much music, you seem like a person looking for utility, not collecting. Yeah, kind of. I definitely do feel like I want to have more guitars, but not at this moment. Didn't even notify the Discord server, shaking my head. I don't notify the Discord server for Christian streams, though. What's the update? There's no update. I think I missed a good question somewhere. I heard Harley Benton RB414 is a decent budget alternative to a Rickenbacker. I had a fake Rickenbacker-esque thing. But yeah, I sold it a long time ago. I was talking... Did I have a song called Illusion? I'm pretty sure I've sung Illusion as a lyric in some songs, but I never had a song called Illusion. Anyway, let's go back to the task at hand. This is the Chill Quick Stream number 20. And we are just raring to go. I got my warm water and I got my coffee over there. It's cooling down. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. We're gonna look at some popsicles today. Icicles, I mean. Anyway, my monitor is already set up. That's great. Jody is great. Thank you very much. How far is the dock from Chris being in prison? Like, how many parts do you think? 23. Let's switch over to Chris's room. And let's see what we can see. They called him gay. That's I gotta admit, that was a fucking great thumbnail. Do you do shoutouts? This is the story of Ray-chan. I don't do shoutouts that way. Though if you want me to record something, whatever you like, honestly, in the Christian narration voice, I do have a Fiverr linked in the description down below. So please check it out. I can say anything you want. Either a Christian, like, documentary voice or something more casual. So anyway, we're back in the room, and we're gonna look at a video called, of course, it's not the original title. This is the Quickville Auditorium title. This is Bulldoggin', and this is actually in reference to a very little known troll attempt. A troll attempt. I mean, I guess they succeeded in some way because they did get Chris's attention, but Yeah, this is the troll that didn't go that far. The Fiverr is so worth it. Oh, thank you. Please check out the Fiverr. I got lots of orders. I got lots of crazy stuff already recorded, like some like Sonic fanfic slash fic, 3-person whatever anal what yeah you do anything. Shout out to the mods. Y'all gonna have to work overtime today. Thank you, mods. Hello, Joey. How are yous? Anyway, so we are discussing a very little known troll attempt in which I believe it was like a British company making something called Sonny Chew. It's like Sonny Chew, like chewing a Sonny, and yeah. So Chris is like trying to negotiate with their lawyers or something. Not much is known about the behind the scenes of this. It's something that wasn't that well recorded, except just in this video, basically. Let's go.
Good afternoon. This message is for the World Board Certification over in London, England.
World Board of Certification.
I'm addressing this to Miss Abigail Udock, I believe it is. Anyway, I'm Christian Weston Chandler, Ruckersville, Virginia, United States of America, and I'm making this video to address that I am allowing Miss Udock and her company to represent me in the court in this issue, in this international issue between us, between my Sideshoe, the electric hedgehog Pokemon of the United States of America, and
USA.
Sonic Chew, the eclectic hedgehog Pokemon of London, England.
I don't think there's any written documentation of whatever Chris is talking about, so I have no idea the exact details of what this Sonny Chew is supposed to be. I mean, what was the description? What was his title? This eclectic hedge dash hog dash poke dash mon? Like, why does Chris separate them like that? I don't get it.
Firstly, I would like to emphasize that one which I like to emphasize is our character differences and moral differences. My Sideshoe is actually a hedgehog with electrical powers.
Electrical powers.
With a possible combination between another hedgehog and a Pikachu.
Another hedgehog? You mean like Sonic? Chris is talking like Sonic just impregnated a hedgehog, and Pikachu just impregnated a hedgehog, and this is the result. This is Sonic. Is the thumbnail AI generated? Why does Chris look fuzzy? I mean, it's a very low quality screenshot, so AI upscaled it.
Of which I will not mention right now. Anyway, he and his girlfriend Rose Chew, another electric hedgehog Pokemon, live in the city of Quickville, Virginia, United States of America, and they save the day and the city and people's lives, whatever they can. So between the original Sonic and Rose Chew, they currently have their own family life, and they have 3 children.
Nice.
And also we have other electric hedgehog Pokemon that live in and around the city of Quickville doing the same thing. Also odd jobs and everything. And then we got Mr. Blockley's Sonic Chew. We're talking about a Jamaican drug dealer here.
That's very different. Sonny Chew is a Jamaican drug dealer.
And lives in some other city, possibly in London.
I just got that. I was always confused about that quote. Like, Chris is saying that he was living in a city somewhere in London, but that's not what Chris is saying. Actually, Chris is saying that Sonny Chew is living in a city in England. Possibly the city is London. That's what Chris means. I just got it.
And lives in some other city, possibly in London. In London.
Yeah, in London. And then he
anyway,
confirmed that's
eclectic, high on the hedge,
High in the hedge.
and high on the hog.
High in the hog.
You want some of this Pokemon?
That's where that comes from.
Anyway,
Some of this Pokemon.
big humongous differences,
That's
which the
very
two
different.
are nothing similar at all. And even from the vague description I have of the of Mr. Blockley's version, we're talking about he would look something like that.
I believe this is something from Sonichu issue 10 that was not finished at that time. I guess this is the best. Actually, I don't think from what Chris is saying, I don't think there was actually any drawings or imagery depicting Sonichu, and it's just a written description. And this is what Chris came up with, and this is what exists in Sonichu issue 10. Though he has been renamed to Enos, the Jamaican drug dealer. Enos and Sonny, it's backwards, and it's how Chris is being inventive.
And between my Sonichu, which in this page he's currently in his super form after using the KI crystals, big differences between the two.
I'm just laughing because there's that roaster there in the wheelchair, which is, I believe, one of the roasters that was being enslaved by Alec Benson Leary and being used as a sex slave or something like that, being kept like a hamster. I mean, apparently there was no sex with just hamsters, because you don't rape a hamster. And when Chris Chan Sonichu arrived to save the day, he teleported all those poor roasters to like whatever, like a soup hotel or some shelter. And during that teleportation procedure, the wheelchair was not included in that teleportation, so the wheelchair-bound roaster was just crawling on the floor in that panel. God damn it. Fucking Chris.
After using the KI crystals, big differences between the two. So I move that we allow them to coexist internationally as my Mr. Chandler's Sonichu and Mr. Blockley's Sonichu. Emphasizing the space because that's how it is recognized on his. 2 words versus my 1 word.
So there's a space between Sonny and Chu.
Anyway, also I would like to, before I conclude, I would like to address this to Mr. Blockley. From what I have seen so far, you are obviously a troll trying to pick on me. And after I have shared about 10 years on the internet with my Sonichu towards the worldwide fan base, and I have a lot of fans, forums, even pages that have slandered my good name, and the current Wikipedia, which you can find all my original comic pages on there, originally hand drawn, and then the text edited for easier reading. But anyway, yeah, with that, again, Miss Abigail Budak, you may represent me in the high courts over there in England.
Budak?
And I appreciate y'all's time. Thank you.
Okay.
This message
is very serious, apparently. This is very serious. It's called Bamboozled. I think it was recorded on the same day. February 1st, 2010.
Is to Mr. Mao of the goddamn Astropedia. Your ad right now. What you have up there on my Wikipedia, that's just wrong. You're imitating Jack Thaddeus now, and I do not appreciate it. Either you remove your ads altogether, or I will have your head on this. I'm already having your head on this because
on this,
as much as I have a curse on, I possibly have a curse on me. You.
Oh no, he's gonna do it.
I'm gonna get cursed as well.
Fuck.
Addressed to Mr. Mao of the Astropedia.
Astropedia.
Take down the ads, or prematurely rot.
I'm not sure. Was that the last ever Kamehameha on video? Because during the Jessica Quinn debacle, Chris did throw like a curse shot at the viewers, but it wasn't the same as a curse Hey Ha Meha. That might have been the last one actually, 2010. God damn, Chris grew out of it. Anyway, again, another video on February 1st, 2010. Sorry guys, now remove dicks. Okay, let's see what happens.
Captain's Log, February 1st, 2010. I would like to take this moment to apologize to Mr. Alec Benson Leary for the curses and death threats and mislabelings I have placed upon him, such as not reading his own quote-unquote fan mail and all that. And also I apologize for misunderstanding his Asperchew as being a parody and a labeling.
Do you think there's any Christery from the 2000s that will be found? I'm not clear on how complete the Yep, I'm on TV DVD director's cut has been leaked. Is there any more information remaining? Because I believe that lots of people believed during the original trolling sagas that Chris was boasting about, oh, that troll only got the publicly released Yep, I'm on TV DVD, but not the director's cut. The director's cut has extra stuff, and lots of people thought he was bluffing. Turns out during the Catherine date, he gifted Catherine the director's cut of the Yep, I'm on TV DVD, which included some extra material, such as the behind-the-scenes videos of that Christmas, 2004, I believe. Like the main Christmas video, I believe, was leaked earlier, but the video in which Chris wallows about not getting a girlfriend under a tree, that was new information leaked in 2014, I believe. I'm not sure if there's anything else remaining, but Miguel Gonzalez, you're out of here.
It as much as it is his original character. Asperchew is Alec Benson's Larry character. Alec Benson's
Leary character.
Try saying that 3 times fast with plurals. Asperchew is Alec Benson Leary's own creation, not mine. And I retract all the past statements I have made against that, and of his book being anything parodic or copycatishly to anything in my book. Anyway, along with that, I also would like to apologize to Evan for offending him and by taking false claim of his Simon Shoe character.
Just to give some backstory to this, Chris and Alec were having lots of phone conversations, and during one of these, Alec demanded that Chris apologize for a big list of things. And this is one of those videos that came about. There's gonna be more apologies apparently. God damn. So this is one of them. So Chris was under the illusion that if Chris apologized for all the wrongs that he had done, the gay whatever homoerotic ads on the Wikipedia would be removed. And yeah, that didn't turn out because like. I think this order might be reversed. Maybe Bamboozle should be before or like after this video. So I'm gonna switch them now because I'm just thinking back on the original part 24 when this was addressed, I believe. So Alec gave these requests, make these apologies, do it in the video. Chris did it, and then Mao did something worse. Or just like Chris noticed that Mao did something worse, and then he just went off and cursed Mao. Give him a curse Kamehameha, and that escalated things even worse on the Wikipedia. So I think these videos are reversed. I'm gonna switch them now. And also Simon Chu. My understanding is that Evan Christopher George first invented his new Sonichu character called Simonchu, named after the character Simon, which is Japanese for Simon. If you read the transliteration, the katakana of his name in Japanese, it's Shimon, but it's only because the Japanese do not have a character in Japanese for si, so the closest they have is shi. So that's why his name is Shimon, not Simon, which is possible in Japanese. It's not Simon, it's Shimon, and the closest thing. I believe his name is written in Roman characters in whatever anime or manga or whatever it's from as Simon, meaning that it's supposed to be pronounced, I think it's a French pronunciation, Simon. So that's why the character's name is not Simon Chu, which is what most English-centric people would pronounce it as. It's Simon Chu. I'm not wrong. Simon Chu. Simon True, yes. And funnily enough, when Chris stole that character and made it female and called it Simonla, funny it's not called Simonla anymore. It's Simonla, which is actually quite close. It's quite close actually to the original pronunciation of Simon. Gurren Lagann, that's right. That's the manga that Simon is taken out of. So, not Simon Chu. Everyone gets it wrong. Simon Chu.
And I'm happy to give that back to him. And I retract all ownership of the Simon Chu character. And I'll leave y'all at that.
Okay, so Chris retracts all ownership of the Simon Chu character, meaning that the Simola character in Sonichu issue 10 was going to be vanquished. I believe the arrangement later is to have her die and not be a part of the series anymore. But just before she dies, Simonla lays an egg, and from that egg comes a baby girl who looks almost the same as Simonla.
So, yeah. My respective apologies to all of y'all on the Asperpedia. Hope we can get along and maybe be less offensive advertise-wise. Okay. Be safe and have a good day.
Did he retract ownership or relinquish ownership? There's a distinction, I believe. Okay, let's swap these videos. Okay, swapped. Next is Christian's still alive, apparently.
C-Log, February 4th, 2010. First off, I'm not dead, and I have a few announcements to make.
God, I love that. I love that so much. First off, I'm not dead. That's so funny. I gotta say that again.
C-Log, February 4th,
It's like
2010.
proud of that fact.
First off, I'm not dead,
Not
and
dead.
I have a few announcements to make. Don't listen to that stupid Mao and his advertisements. Do I look dead to you? No, I'm alive, safe, well, and healthy.
Evidently, he is not dead.
As for the announcements, I admit Alec has a sizable fan base, possibly greater than my own, currently.
Okay, this is the second apology video, and you can tell that Chris does not give a damn about these apologies, because in Chris's mind, the way Chris has been raised, just from watching TV, I guess, if you apologize for doing a bad thing, then your apology is accepted and things go back to the way they were normally. However, Chris, of course, doesn't, for many reasons, for his environment raising reasons, for his cultural reasons in his home, for autism reasons, Chris doesn't get that just saying these words is not enough. You have to actually think about what you've done and admit in your soul that you did something wrong and you feel bad about doing it, so you're asking for forgiveness. This is a more complicated matter that Chris still doesn't get.
I originally had permission for use Simon Chu in my comics from Evan, but then he took it away. Simona was not mine. So I'm giving it back to him by killing her later. I've been editing some other articles.
What are your thoughts of the Alec calls? I like the Alec calls a lot. However, lots of people did not at that time when I was uploading them, which made me feel bad because that's like one of my most entertaining bits of Christery. Especially this, it's a big reason why I wanted to make this YouTube series is because people on YouTube always focus on the wacky Christian videos, and a lot of them don't even know that all these emails and these phone calls existed. And I think it's really interesting, and I wanted to put them all into a video, and this is the result. People didn't like it.
I'll just delete it altogether
didn't.
later today or later
It's a
on.
mixed bag, really.
I apologize to Alec for calling him naive multiple times. And apologize to Mal. Here's a forgiveness blessing. Forgiveness blessing. There you go.
IDGAF. Forgiveness blessing.
I just been forgive me, but I just had to dig a bunch of snow. It's snowing now. My car's stuck.
Chris is upset because it's snowing. Speaking of snow, there's a
And
video
I
coming up.
apologize to Alec for
What the hell?
taking
One
Asper
sec.
Chew and his
Okay,
his recreated characters for re-editing and whatnot. There'll be a page later explaining all that.
I had no
There's
idea
no
Jackie
apology.
was Alec. That's an L on my part. I should have been more explicit in the series. I just mentioned it in passing, like in part 67, way after the fact. I should have mentioned more clearly. If I went back on it and restored them and like re-recorded some bits and added more information and re-uploaded the remastered cut of the comprehensive history on Rumble. Check me out on Rumble. I didn't make my channel yet. Please don't. I would be more explicit about the true identities of the trolls. I mean, I won't say their names because in 99% of the cases, we still don't know the names of these actual trolls who are behind these characters, but there was lots of overlap. It seemed like there was lots of people involved in this trolling saga and all like coming and going and joining and leaving and fighting with each other when it turns out it's actually like the same people, just changing their online names, like Clyde Cash, Vivian G, Miyamoto, Reggie, and Greg Mays. That's all one guy. See?
I made to him earlier about pretending my mother. I apologize for accusing. I made to him earlier. There'll be a page later.
And Chris here mentions a very amazing moment. I believe it's in part 25 of the series, maybe 24, where Chris is in an awkward situation with Alec and wants to get out of the call. So Chris pretends to be his mother calling him to do something. Hey Christian, could you help me? Oh yeah, okay, I'll do that. Okay, thank you, love you. Something like that. And cartoon logic is very real in Chris's mind here because Chris saw this in cartoons and it worked. So Chris tried it himself.
Explain all that. That was another apology I made to him earlier about pretending my mother. I apologize for accusing him for female entrapment and rumors about rape. It was never meant to be rape. It was just like, you know, he had those 4 roach chews in his basement, kept them in cages, treated them like hamsters. Giant hamster wheels, water bottle, food pellets. No rape. Just hamsters. You don't rape a hamster. And I had no excuse for not updating up some days. But real life just happens, though. That's my only excuse.
Fuck, I actually said that so many times. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh! I mean, it's the English language. People can say these things. Like, I just didn't realize until now that, like, when I was apologizing for being late for for the Terra Nova release and other stuff. I said like life happens sometimes. Is what I said. Is what I actually said. I had no idea.
Real life. Other than that, I have no excuse. And I apologize for disrespect in the mailbags and belating updates. Yeah, so with that, I'll leave you all with that. And I'm alive, safe, well. Okay, have a good day.
Okay, I'm gonna have to refresh this page a bit. This playlist is broken. Oh no, it's not. It just fixed itself. Not all. Yeah, clearly this playlist is broken because this is not the right video for this occasion. This is way back. So this is by the way, 20 seconds long. Let's see what happens.
Oh, and one more thing. I admit that I trolled Alec in a sense like I was trolled before, and I apologize for that. I didn't want to leave that detail out. I trolled Alec, and I apologize for that. And I will not troll him anymore. Okay.
All right. Now. Okay. Good. It's censored. Great. Okay. So this was addressed in parts 25. This video. Okay. Okay. Let's get ready for this. Quixicle. Chris sticks a certain part in snow. He was inspired by Jackass. What's this playlist? The playlist is linked down in the description below. It's the True Complete Christian Video Archive, which I'm working on myself. Actually, it's not up to date yet, but I'm planning to make it the best Christian video archive on YouTube, the most complete one at least. And yes, if you want to take a break from your binging of Quick with a documentary on Geno Samuel 3. Anyway, Geno Samuel 3 is my documentary channel for things that are not Christian. Please check out the link in the description below, or linked in the live chat right there. I have some issues with this video description because this was leaked much later on. It's clearly 2010 Christian. It's around February because Chris was previously complaining about shoveling snow. So this is very much a February 2010 video, I'd say. Jackass 3D, as a promotional stunt, Jackass 3D, the cast and Johnny Knoxville were trying to promote it by saying, asking fans to make and record themselves doing their own Jackass stunts and submit it to the Jackass crew. The winner of the best stunt would then be flown to LA and actually film something with the Jackass crew for Jackass 3D, I believe. This was launched in August of 2010. This does not make sense. All right? This was not part of the Jackass 3D hype, as it says here. This is wrong. See, it even says right here, February 2nd. No, sorry, February 9th, 2010. Jackass 3D hype. That was announced in August. I can show you the video right here. Damn it. You're wrong. This is wrong. I don't know why Chris did this. I don't know why, but Chris did this, and thankfully it's censored with a duck.
Hi, I'm Christian Chandler, and this is Frozen Stalactite. I'm going to put my dick in the snow, and I'm going to leave it in there for about 15 minutes.
It's like a cooking show. We'll leave it in there for 15 minutes. Do we have to preheat the oven? Did Chris chuckle when he said that?
Hi, I'm Christian Chandler, and this is Frozen Stalactite. I'm going to put my dick in the snow.
Was Chris struggling to pull the camera back up, or was Chris actually chuckling at the thought of doing this? I'm going to put my dick in the snow. Like that.
And I'm going to leave it in there for about 15 minutes. Currently it's 12:38 according to my cell phone clock. If there's one clock you cannot change, it's the one on your cell phone.
Definitely.
Okay, see y'all in 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, about 6 minutes in now.
Chill for 15 minutes and remove for enjoyment.
Ooh, boy, it's cold.
Boy.
I've had about 6 minutes in now. I've had previous experience with freezing my dick, and I've even stretched it a bit.
Sorry, my glasses fell off my face. The old flip, that's a nice phone. I would love that phone, honestly. Um, there's lots of things to address here. Yes, Chris did actually film his duck. If you watch part 25, you can see the full clip with his duck pixelated. I mean, yeah. So as a consequence, I saw it as well. What was the previous experience, and how's that related to stretching? Was this something he tried to do to make it longer? I don't know anything. Did Chris ever talk about this with anyone else, with any other chat online? And his his colored history of freezing his penis.
Right, I'll be checking back in 7. Alrighty, it's 12:53.
That's a Motorola, actually.
Let's pull me out.
Thank God, Chris. Chris actually lasted less than 13 minutes, and he failed his challenge, which is not the worst thing.
Oh.
Jelking. What the fuck is jelking? I don't know this lingo. Damn near 7-incher.
It feels blue.
It feels blue.
Look at all that snow all over me.
Feels
There's all
blue.
again.
You might mean the pump? Is the pump frozen?
Kids, that is definitely something. Everybody, I dare say that is one stunt you should not try at home. Peace out.
Okay. Time cubed. This is also apparently February 9th. I'm doubting it, but anyway. Is around that time. Surprised it didn't fall off. It could have. Have you read Spare by the former Prince Harry? Have you read that segment where he got like frostbite on his toja? Fucking hell. Man, what happened to Motorola actually? Are they still around? Are they still making something, or have they dissolved because of iPhone and Samsung? It's a damn shame. Anyway, time cubes. I actually don't know anything about the time cube guy. Maybe I should watch the Down the Rabbit Hole on that one.
On February 9th, 2010.
Do I need water? Yeah, sure.
As much as it is to my dismay, I have to point out,
coffee. Make some coffee.
but you can thank Alec, Evan, Sean, and Mal on the Astropedia, because I got confessions from them, and they have done so already. They took down my own Wikipedia. They even prohibited me from being able to make any updates.
Damn.
Because, like, god dang.
They make
Evan.
the lower tier phones.
If I could go back to before November 2007, I would have never viewed that damn ED page. And then I would have never had to deal with you damn dirty trolls. But I know every last one of you now. And I have suffered through so much torment. And this one just really just takes the cake. And you all just want a response from me.
The fart kick.
You get one hell of a response.
Oh yeah.
And all my true loyal fans can blame those on the Astropedia, those 4, because they have done the wrongest. They took away that which inspired their own comic pages. They destroyed what was undestroyable, but can be rebuilt. And
So I believe during this time, actually probably not. It was probably a bit after this, maybe. Or no, or was it after this? No, it wasn't. It was anyway. Um, Chris was being shut out from the Wikipedia, his own Wikipedia, so he couldn't even edit it.
I
Uh,
will
Later on, it was vandalized beyond repair. That's after Silent 2 issue 10 was released, I believe.
rebuild it with my own help and my own funds. I have people on the inside. The Wikipedia will be backed up. And I never wanted to kill Simona. But I was practically blackmailed by that goddamn Evan. I would have him in a psychic link within my psychic powers, frozen in time. And then I would put him in the jail cell, as with the same fate between Alec, Sean, and Mao. And after what they have done unto me so far, which they did not have to do, but they
Is this
did.
duck really bizarre or just slightly bent?
And they are all guilty of tormenting
It's very
me like they
significantly
have.
bent at an angle.
I would have
down
them
the middle.
executed.
What?
I would have them executed.
Speaking of execution,
And I don't care what they think or what
Have I
they
got a
say.
comic for you?
This is my stand against you for rot in hell.
that was close to a curse, Yahameha, but not quite. Very hateful, actually.
Anyway, everybody else, have a good
Have
day.
a good day.
I'm still shoveling snow and drawing and coloring, regardless of there being a website or not. Good day.
So here's an interesting development. I believe I actually have to change the screen a bit because this is suddenly it's filmed with a different camera for a reason. So this is Independence Day. This is February 24th, 2010. Chris's birthday. Chris's 28th birthday. And as you can see, Chris is using a different camera, and it's not even Chris using the camera. It's someone else holding the camera for him. So, what is the deal? The deal is that there is another person in Chris's room right now, someone who is not his mother or father. And this is a legendary proclamation, of course. I'm not sure if Chris definitely did not write this himself, which is amazing. This is, of course, the work of the Magical Man. It's a reference to a video that's coming up very soon after this. This is the same person who accompanied Kim Wilson, the troll Kim Wilson, on their drinking dates, whatever, who helped film the whole interactions with them. So this was back in 2009. He was also the person who edited, filmed, and made the whole Christian is a regular human guy. I don't have autism. I work 40 hours a week at a job. It's all been a trick. You have been trolled. That video was made by the same guy, no doubt. So he is a male friend that Kim introduced, and I guess he was trusted enough to enter his house, which I believe has never happened before or since, really. So he helped Chris to release some messages. Helped in a very trollish way. This is, of course, the president's speech from Independence Day, slightly rewritten to make it seem like Chris wants his birthday to be a national holiday, celebrating freedom.
Good morning. In less than an hour, Sanju fans from here will join others from around the world, as you will be witnessing the largest personal change in the history of mankind. Mankind. That word should have new meaning.
Even just changing the camera changes what Chris's voice sounds like a lot. So, It's like it's more rich. It's less nasal as well if you just change the camera.
For us all today.
So maybe it's
we
the
cannot be
camera's fault.
consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interests. Perhaps it is fate that today is Mexico's Flag Day. And we will once again be saluting an image of our freedom. Not just from trolling, loneliness, or persecution, but also from heartbreak. We are fighting for our right to love, to be honest. And when the sun sets today, the 24th of February will no longer be known as only a Mexican holiday, but as today, Sanshi fans declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We are going to live on. We are going to survive. To celebrate today, we celebrate our Christian Love Day.
Christian Love Day. And over. Next video. Another funky Magical Man video. Okay, and now let's change back. So this is a video that is inspired by Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He drinks a potion and he changes into someone else. But it's actually, I believe, a reference to the Nutty Professor. I'm not sure which one, either the Eddie Murphy one or the Jerry Lewis one. But anyway, this is the best view we'll ever get of Magical Man. And Chris, at a later point, was asked about the identity of the Magical Man. Chris angrily said that he couldn't remember and you should ask Kim instead. It sounds like a different person, honestly.
We're gonna make us a concoction today. Hello, everyone. Nerd. Hello,
Nerd.
Skowart. Let's rinse you well.
I think Chris was asked later about Independence Day, and he had no idea what the hell they were talking about. So I'm imagining that the speech was written by Magical Man, solely by Magical Man.
Hurry. It's not bad.
It's not bad. That's a pretty good comedic timing. Nice dissolve.
Whoa. Wow.
What?
That's not bad, actually. Feeling pretty good. Feel a little anxious. Frisky. I wonder where a guy like me could go. Get a little action.
That Nicolas Cage? Poor guy.
You know? I bet you I know. I just...
Oh no. It's gone again.
Oh, I need to work on...
Nice dissolve.
Our needs to work on the time length. To be continued.
Solid video. Solid video. And of course there's a great video here as well. It's a 10-minute long video recorded on Chris's birthday, I believe. Again, the Magical Man is in Chris's room and he is watching Christian give him a tour of his PlayStation 3 home menu, I guess. And Magical Man's like, hey Chris, how do you change accounts? And it's like, oh, you do it this way. And you just type the password and it's like, next day, Chris's PSN account is hacked. Very suspicious.
South Park theme.
South Park theme. Funny.
It makes the noises when you between it. It's
Chris is very easily amused, as you can
Circle.
see. Makes noises.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wait a minute. One for triangle. Yeah.
That's really yellow.
Hey, yellow is a mellow color.
How do you sign into
Don't hate on yellow.
the PlayStation Network?
Alright, well, first off, you want to make sure your system, your console is up to date with version 3.15, which you find that out after you log in. You get your PlayStation 3 internet
Right.
capable.
And
There you
that's
go,
like an automatic update.
Yeah, there you go. A system update here. And you update via internet. Of course, it'll give you a different than that.
Mm-hmm.
It'll tell you that you need to update it. Anyway, once you got that, you can definitely sign in, which in that case, you'll want to make yourself a new account. And, obviously I got mine in there.
Right,
But,
yeah.
but instead of sign in, you would have to make a new PlayStation Network account.
Okay.
And that's where it'll take you through the process of putting in your address, phone number, name.
And it'll just walk you
together.
through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, you go to
Back in
sign
2010, I don't think Let's Plays were really
I recommend you
a
not
thing.
set the password, but
I mean,
write that.
not until
It-
PewDiePie and
definitely
Markiplier
memorize it. I got mine memorized.
arrived
And I used
with
a
their
lot of
horror
stuff
game
like that.
playthroughs. I believe in like 2011 or 2012. But people did definitely encourage Chris to start, and there just Chris signs in
That is wild. I didn't.
signs in with the
Oh, okay.
password that
I
probably
was like,
Magical Man was
remember those.
looking at, and that's how Magical Man got
I mean, I think it was like
Chris's
$12.
password. And no kidding, like the next day,
You can access,
his PSN account was
all your-
hacked.
your own profile and
We should be
everybody
more
else's.
careful, Chris. But yeah,
And then, of course, with your
Slenderman.
trophy,
That's
of
right,
course, you
Barry
can
Slenderman. What was I gonna say? Yeah, people did encourage Chris to become a Let's Player because it's fucking easy, no? Because Chris loves playing games and doing nothing else all day, no? So just record it, stream it, and people will pay money for you.
About me. I am Christian.
Just doing whatever you do,
Yeah, that works.
you know?
Oh, and also,
But
on this
Chris
part,
thought it was way too much
change
effort,
the back-
apparently.
change the color
Oh,
of
that's
your
cool.
car.
A
That's from
walkthrough.
what
Isn't the walkthrough the
current-
same as the
from
Let's
one of the
Play?
recent
Yeah, I guess
updates.
a slight difference,
Of
just
course,
like
you can start a new chat,
less personality
PlayStation
in
9
there, you
and
know?
the microphone
A
in there,
walkthrough just
or
like
just audio
the
only with a
game.
headset.
the gameplay, you
Okay.
know? Without
Add friend
the
block
player.
list there. And of course, account management here. You go in there
Anyway,
and
there's
you can
he was also ahead of
put
the
in
makeup
and
tutorial
remove
trend.
your credit or debit card. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, I put mine in, then add the amount I want, then I delete it.
Right.
And of course, you can change your email address, password, all that good stuff.
That's cool.
And the avatars are fun. You get a lot to choose from. But although the little bit
I love
fun
how
ones, I
how
had
Chris
to
is treating
purchase
Magical Man
those.
like he's never ever owned
I mean,
a computer before. Like, oh, this is where you sign into your email address. This is where you this is where you add your billing information. This is where you choose your avatar. Like, Chris is
Is
really
that
treating him
George
like an idiot,
Clooney?
and I'm pretty sure he's feeling smart doing
Up
this.
one. That looks so much like George Clooney.
I don't think so. I think maybe that's the guy from Wanted.
That might be it.
And then we got Eye Judgment characters.
Let's Plays have existed online since at least the mid 2000s, and they've been on YouTube at least around
Right.
7 or 8. Of course, they didn't take off until much later. What are we watching? We're watching Chris
Kratos.
Kratos, yeah.
fucking around with the main menu on PlayStation 3. What's up? Let's Plays were big way before PewDiePie. Were they? Were they?
Oh, okay.
Again, I don't do games all that much, so walkthroughs became Let's Plays. Yeah, definitely true.
Avatars that come out with like the little big flying ones, you have to paint. You have to
So
paint
anyway,
them.
as this
Then
is
you
going
can
along,
also,
let me just address
redeem
the
codes
chat.
like,
Maybe Magical Man has never owned a computer. Did you know? Do you
just
know?
punching the 4 digits at a time per box, and you
That's funny. What does the internet need? I missed it. Hey Chris, what's your credit card information? I'm pretty sure Chris has done that before.
You gotta go from
No,
here,
don't say that because it's probably not
put in
true.
your credit
Most gullible
debit
man
card,
alive with the most
then here
notorious liar
transfers
alive.
to the wallet. And I would
What's
definitely
sad is Chris probably
check
remembers this as one of the most
that
fun days
you
of
have
her
to
life.
require a password at checkout.
Yeah.
For in case somebody
Yeah.
does come in. But unfortunately, that can be disabled.
He never
And
even
if you
hacked
look
his
up your
PS3.
transaction history,
Let's play
it
PS3
runs
menu.
As far as,
That is true.
when I got this thing, which is basically
Wow.
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that's cool.
Chris got us on St. Patrick's Day 2007. Is that true?
So that's pretty much the origin point. Yeah, first time I downloaded off the PlayStation Network was
We need a Wings of Redemption and Chris Chan
Okay.
collab.
demos.
That'll never work.
That's cool.
And,
Chris
like I said,
did
you can add
predate
songs
Let's
and
Plays with
whatnot.
his Animal Crossing
And then
video
you
and
get
stuff
your
like that.
downloads between the,
I mean, of course, Let's
video
Plays
and game
are a lot more
section.
organized
Oh, also,
and
on the current update, you can
uh,
adjust the
how's to
settings
say,
so you can
formulaic.
adjust the settings and
I guess
features in
there's a
Facebook to
specific
make,
quality
like
to
your
Let's Plays
trophies
now
visible to everybody
because
else.
there's been
And
so
of course, you
many
have to
and
activate
people
your-
have
activate
narrowed
your system
down
between
that
PS3
genre
and
to what
PSP
works and what
to
doesn't.
make it able to
So
play the games and
it's
videos you
it's a
download
lot more
respectively. And of
easy
course,
to
on
make
the
Let's Plays now
PSP,
because
you gotta
you
do
know what
game
you're supposed to be
and
doing.
video and
Back then,
comics, 'cause
just
only the
people
PSP
were
does digital
trying different things
comics.
and
okay.
exploring, and some things
Download
worked and
them
some things weren't
basically
that
through the
that effective. Some
PSP.
were boring and not.
Oh, yeah.
Chris's
PSP
Let's
with
Play,
the,
if you will,
I
of
had
the
a friend who
2003
had,
Animal Crossing
PSP, he
video.
had the Star Trek comic, the prequel to the
Yes,
Star Trek
that was
movie.
definitely before
Yeah,
Let's
that
Plays
one.
were a
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
really,
yeah,
especially
of course, you know,
on
you could
YouTube because YouTube
definitely
didn't
sample
even
in the free
exist then.
ones.
But Let's
And then you
Plays,
go into
as
the
they were
PlayStation Store.
around. They were not shared around that much, I guess, because I believe James Rolfe of of Cinemassacre fame did make a Let's Play when he was a kid, basically of what a Let's Play is. You know, he was playing a video game and he's narrating what's happening and he's complaining about it. That's pretty much what a Let's Play is.
You have to pay for them, but yet some add-ons are free. And yeah, that's
Let's Plays are kind of dead unless they're talking about internet drama today.
Oh, cool.
Really? God damn. If I start a Let's Play channel, it'll be very boring apparently because I don't keep up with internet
That's
drama.
not too bad.
Streaming sort of replaced most Let's
Oh,
Plays. Yeah, I'm thinking it kind of did. Chris ended up pioneering so many things. I remember seeing someone say she would have a chokehold over 2016 Tumblr if it wasn't for her past actions. Maybe. There's indeed a formula, but with how saturated the market is, there's for sure Let's Plays where Chris type videos are uploaded. I mean, they're uploaded, but do people watch them? So was Magic the one who hacked his PSN? Been a while since I've seen. I'm not sure who hacked it. I don't think it was ever confirmed. Maybe it was credited to the Asperpedia 4,
That's getting cool.
but I don't think it was ever
I
really
just got back from the
revealed.
yoga,
You
so
know,
my body's
because
all warmed up.
to make
cooling off now.
certain trolls sound more profound, they would say that, oh, this troll did this, Cloud Cash put this online, when they actually didn't. You know, they were just Marge Simpson. Hi, how are you? So at this point, at this point, Magical Man is not paying attention at all to what Chris is doing. It's just scanning around the room, you know,
Oh, cool.
documenting the walls covered with Chris's art. Which is,
second row in the middle, down one. Oh, it was Dita Von. For some reason, I thought it was Betty Page for a second.
it's not Betty Page, it's Dita Von Tess, actually. Remember Dita Von Tess?
Oh, that's cool.
It's basically like
I got
wallpapers, you
one.
know, for your desktop.
Yeah.
No, is what this is.
But then, of course, you got the dynamic things where most of the time you do have to pay for
Did
those.
the story have a happy
Right.
ending? Which story?
Of course, you can check
So
them
Gino,
out
how
in
does it
video
feel
as
to be
well.
in China knowing it's
Some
quickism?
from animated, some just in stills.
I'm just
That's
living
for
my life,
pain.
man.
It's a
Is
fun
Magic
game.
Chan related to
God.
Magic Man? It's actually
What's,
Magical
what
Man,
is pain
not
about?
Magic Man.
Oh, that's a fun.
Hey, look at the
that's a
TV!
fun
Don't move
game.
around.
We'll look that up here.
How funny. I think we can finish in about 3 more videos. We got 3 more short videos after this, so we're gonna finish pretty soon, about 10 minutes. This is worse than the South Park one. I was never a troll. Come on, man. Do you own any Chris Chan items? No, I don't. Nothing from Chris Chan.
Keep
Yeah.
up with Payne's ever-growing gameplay. Compete with others worldwide on the global leaderboards. See you and Payne. And the features include Crash Course. This is for the basic
back
one
to the
right
show.
here.
We're gonna switch soon to the next
It's just
video.
Crash Course tutorial, detailed downtown theme for your character into the most painful situations. Single player, Pandemonium, Aftermath, Mind Tops, and Spank the Monkey. 3 multiplayer modes.
Spank the
Shop your
Monkey.
skills to earn over 50 trophies and
That
learn
sounds
how to
dirty.
unlock new game features in the trophy room.
Okay, this is March 3rd, 2010, so we skipped some time. During this time, I believe Chris has uploaded Sonic issue 10, probably. I think so. So Alec was, of course, very angry by it because the Asperpedia 4 were Asperpedia 4 were depicted as being executed in the comics. So that's not a very nice thing to do. So there were some repercussions.
Captain's log, stardate March 2nd, 2009.
At the same,
It is with the
Chris actually said 2009 here.
2009.
God damn, Chris. Anyway, you can hear some Irish Celtic sounding music in the background, and that's of course dedicated to a certain someone that Chris was seeing at this time. Actually, at the same time, Chris went to like a singles club or some sort of social gathering club place, and there he met this woman, which we will refer to as the Wallflower to respect her identity. If you want to look up her real name, her real identity, you can. It's not that difficult. Just it's on you. If you want to search more on her, it's gonna be your fault, your choice, and I'm not gonna be the source that leads you down that rabbit hole. So this woman, who was also single at the time, she was a bit socially awkward. They started chatting, and yeah, the Wallflower actually has a Kiwi Farms page herself. She wrote incest fan fiction. Maybe they were destined to be together. Anyway, so she liked Celtic music, like these bands that Chris featured in his videos, thinking that the Wallflower would watch these videos, and she would be enamored by Chris's interest, their common interests, you see.
It is with heavy heart and good consent that I deeply apologize to Alec for the recent portrayal
Another apology
within the comic pages, with the trial and the killings in the electric chair and that sort. I am sorry, Alec.
He almost said sorry, Mel. She does.
Anyway,
Nope.
the trial
No,
and
sorry, Mel.
execution will be replaced with pages that are more accurate to the stories of the science of that genre. And I am wearing this medallion that Alec has made, along with my own, because I feel that.
So Alec made his own Asperger medallion and sent it to Chris, and he's wearing it. He actually fairly appreciated it, and even hung it on his wall in his room. Unfortunately, the Asperger medallion died in the fire of 2014.
We can be friends and coincide with each other. And all people that original Alec heads, or
did I ever learn any Irish songs? Oh yeah, I did. Learned the Irish language as well.
Welcome to come and view the original comics that inspired him on the Wikipedia.
It's a jig.
And the pages will be uploaded as soon as possible. I just have to finish coloring them in. And I got a few more pages to draw. And with that, and bit of honor also, I take Alec's medal here.
In the box.
Gotcha. Here.
It's a Celtic song actually. Oh, got the pan flutes. Sorry, the tin whistles and the fiddles. It's bringing me back to Ireland.
And I will place it on the wall thing.
Kunnas the tattoo.
It would be secured better after filming. But the point is made.
That's nice. Nice.
Thank you very much, and have a safe day. Sir.
was like immediately after, like the song is not even finished playing, he uploaded the next video, which is 13 seconds long, and this is addressed to the new troll. God damn it, it's a new troll, which I believe it's got to be the same guy as something else, maybe like Mao or like Evan is the same guy as Tito. I really don't know, but there's a new guy on the block. His name is Surfshack Tito, and he is the embodiment of a certain cartoon character, which I cannot remember right now. He's a side character. He's yeah, Surfshack Tito. He had some very colorful email exchanges with Chris. Very colorful.
Shaq Tito, I know you. You'll get yours in your dreams, your nightmares.
What? I missed it. Was that Chris shot? That was so... I expected more from a Chris shot, honestly.
Your nightmares.
He was gonna give like a stronger curse. Hey, how was like, oh, that's all. That's all you're gonna get. Rocket power. That's it. Okay, I think this is gonna be the last video today. Strangle that Clyde Cash eclectic boogaloo. Okay, I don't know what this means.
You think I'm weak? You think I'm not tough?
Again with this?
This is what happens when I'm intercepted. This is what will happen when I'm intercepted by a troll.
Hi, hello, Christian.
Hello?
What's the matter? You don't know me?
No, should I?
It's me.
Is Clyde Cash back? I think Clyde Cash actually returned during this era, but he didn't actually call Chris. It just it was email exchanges, I believe, only.
Me, Clyde Cash.
Your nutmegs.
Oh. What the hell do you want, you son of a bitch?
You love
Oh,
that
I
phrase.
just came by to
You
tell
son
you
of a
how much
bitch.
of a son of
It's
a
a strong
bitch,
phrase.
lazy, yes,
You son of a
bigoted,
bitch.
treacherous rat you are.
He's charging.
Oh, and how about that time I raped your sweet Australian panda bear? You son of a bitch!
Even in Chris's fantasies, he gets beaten up. Fuck. He actually punched himself in the head. He's hardcore.
Come on, get up, you son of a bitch.
Dude whips out a switchblade. The amount it takes him to open the
This?
switchblade, he would have been dead by now.
This is for Sarah Cassandra McKenzie, you bastard. Oh.
He was this close from slicing his own neck. Jesus Christ. He was having fun with this. Fuck.
Watch your back, trolls.
Okay, we're gonna get on to the next video next time, in about 2 weeks. The Chronicles of Christian Aspirations. Great, great. Let's move on. Let's get out of here. So we're back to where we belong. Ooh, that was a good set of videos, I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, that was Chill Quick Stream number 20, and it's time for me to have lunch, I believe. Christian for Street Fighter 6. Yo, looks like he cut his hand. Oh my god. Come clean. Had to fight Dirty to win. Man, that was a dirty fight. Fuzzy Wuzzies or Prickly Wicklies? How about Fuzzy Wicklies? Or Wuzzy Pricklies? Last year, my friends commissioned you to narrate a Christian-style birthday message for me via Fiverr. One of my most insane and funny gifts I've ever received. Thank you, Gino. Thank you for liking them. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Kimmy. Yes, if you want to hear a Gino Samuel style birthday greeting or a YouTube video or inside joke or anything at all, or a fanfic reading even is fine, please check me out on Fiverr, linked down below. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you if you pay me. No, I'll say whatever you want in your script in the Christian voice. So please check me out. Greatly appreciate your support. So anyway, there's a spider on the wall. Okay. I'm going to go for lunch now. I believe my family is asking me to come. And I will come. I'll come. Anyway, so please, what's the weirdest thing? It's probably the Sonic and Amy Rose fart sniffing marriage fantasy bullshit. That was the worst. Yes, I am in China. Anyway, I'll not do the Christian voice. I mean, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anyway, if you want to support me in any way, I got all my support links down below. I got a Patreon. I got a PayPal donation link. I got my music channel, Gino Samuel, on YouTube. I got my Bandcamp, which is where you can get all my music. And apart from that, I'm also available for download and streaming everywhere you go. Also, Gino Samuel 3, please check out the trailer for Terra Nova, The White Silence, my upcoming mega jumbo documentary about Antarctica. That's coming out eventually. And this is the music that you're listening to from that documentary will be this music. Anyway, I need to eat. Apparently, I'm getting a bit jittery. Maybe it's because of the coffee. And I'm hungry. Want some coffee? Anyway, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you in about 2 weeks. Please enjoy part 73, which is going to be out in 1 more week. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and take care of someone else. Y'all listen to me. All listen to me. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.